Hey guys, Churchy here. So as some of you will know, I'm not super invested in Warhammer 40k or the tabletop hobby in general, but over the past year working with hobby homies, my interest has slowly but surely started to grow. So in this short video, I just want to talk a little bit about 5 Warhammer 40k models that I think look really cool. These are models that I would love to assemble and paint at some stage if I ever get the chance. Number 1. Space Marines Primaris Eliminators. Primaris Eliminators are exceptional marksmen. They stick to the shadows during a battle, waiting patiently for a target to present itself. Once a target is in their sights, they eliminate it with precise volleys of fire and then blend back into the shadows to search for the next mark. I love the way these models have the tanky look of the Space Marines, but also manage to look agile and stealthy. I think their rifles and cloaks look awesome, and I would love to have a couple of squads of these guys. Honourable mentions in this kind of sniper category would be the Astra Militarum Catachan snipers and the Astra Militarum Cadian snipers. I am a sucker for sniper style units, and I think both of these look awesome, but the Eliminators catch my eye a bit more than these guys. Number 2. Sisters of Silence Vigilator Squad. The Vigilator squads of the Silent Sisterhood are trained in an ancient sword form and wield their Executioner Great Blades with incredible skill and agility. I think these models have a lot of style. The Great Blades look great, and I really like the top knots, but my favourite part of the Vigilator squad would have to be the armour design. I love the way their plate armour follows a feminine form, but the warriors have full coverage. I think the adornments on the armour and their flowing cloaks and capes add that little extra something to the model. These ladies look deadly. A couple of honourable mentions in terms of melee combatants for the Imperium would be Space Marines Black Templars and Space Marines Primaris Librarian in Phobos armor. I love the look of the swords these guys have, and again, I really like that combination of a tanky looking character that also somehow looks agile. The Librarian's cloak or tabard also really catches my eye. I love that look of a long flowing overcoat resting on top of heavy armor. Number 3. Drukhari Incubi. The Incubi are an order of elite, self-disciplined Drukhari warriors that focus on war and killing. They seek perfection in all aspects of their life, but their foremost goal is to kill as often as they can. I think a lot of the ideals of the Incubi come through in the model. Their massive blades and the spikes on their armor look absolutely savage and warlike, but at the same time there's an elegance to these characters. Their height and slender dimensions, as well as the focused aggressive expression on their helmets and the neat segmentation of their armor, makes it easy to imagine them as powerful, highly disciplined and graceful fighters. If I ever collect Drukhari, I'll definitely be getting some of these guys. Number 4. Skitarii Rangers. Skitarii Rangers are relentless hunters that will stalk their prey across space even if it takes decades. These cybernetically enhanced warriors have an array of data collecting sensors and environmental monitors at their disposal, and with galvanic rifles in hand, they're always ready for a fight. Skitarii were the first and so far only Warhammer 40k army I've ever collected, and Skitarii Rangers were one of my favourite units. I had 2 squads of them. I love the look of Adeptus Mechanicus tech. I love the way it blends futuristic tech with an antique look and mechanical theme. It has a steampunk feeling to it, but also manages to have its own identity. The Rangers embody a lot of what I like about the AdMech army, and I love the galvanic rifle and transuranic arquebus. I'll always have a soft spot for the Skitarii Rangers. Number 5. Astra Militarum Tempestus Scions. The Tempestus Scions are the best of the best in the Astra Militarum. They often take on missions deemed suicidal by regular troops. They follow orders without question, and they're not afraid to sacrifice their own lives if it means completing the mission. Tempestus Scions are currently the only 40k models that I have, and I'm very fond of them. I think what draws me to them is that they're a nice middle point and blend of a lot of the elements I enjoy from some of the other models I've mentioned in this list. They're wearing well-designed heavy armor that looks like it can take a beating, but they also look like they're quick on their feet. They have a nice array of ranged and close quarters weapons, and there's even a few sensors and antennae on some of the models. The helmets look really cool, and I love the incorporation of a gas mask into the design. I also really like the look of the hotshot lasguns, and I would love having a few squads of Scions kitted with lasguns, purely for how cool I think it looks. So those are 5 Warhammer 40k models that I think look really cool. There are plenty of other models that I think look awesome, but with this list I tried to narrow it down to models that would be next on my list to buy if I ever get more invested into the hobby. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of lore I shared about each model, and hopefully I did a good job of explaining why these models appeal to me. Let me know what your favourite Warhammer 40k models are down in the comments. Thanks to the guys supporting Hobby Homies over on Patreon. We could not be doing this without you. Thank you for watching. Have a good day or night, whichever it may be, and I'll see you in the next video.